So then this is the match preview for the game tomorrow against Aston Villa. We had Arne Slot's press conference earlier on this morning, so we got a few little snippets from that to go over. I go through the stats and everything and the build up to the game and what their team's looking like, and then I'll also show you my predicted 11. And I might also chuck in a score prediction for you as well, guys. So stick around for that. If you do enjoy the video, guys, make sure you hit that like button. It helps the channel a lot with the algorithm, and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. And also for the comments down below, guys, I want to know score predictions from you guys. What do you think the score will be tomorrow night? And if you're basically worried about the game as well. One other thing as well to let you all know, I have set a premiere for Thursday for the transfer video that I've made. It's 45 minutes long. I finished off editing it last night, and it'll go live on Thursday, as I mentioned in the weekly schedule. So anyway, guys, without further ado, let's crack on with this then. So we'll start off with some snippets from the Arne Slot press conference, because I kind of want to talk about Diogo Jota. Now, he mentions here that, you know, what type of role can Jota play in the final stage of the campaign, and he mentions like a role like many others. He's done so well before his injury, and I think I've said it during the weekend. I couldn't remember when he last started. I don't think many of us could remember last time Diogo Jota started either, to be honest with you. I think we've missed him for 3 or 4 months because it was Chelsea in October, and that's a long way back. So we've missed the number 9 that played the first 7 or 8 games, every single one, for almost 3 to 4 months, and now he's back. He played 60 minutes on Sunday, and with a decent amount of games we play now, you don't expect him to play 90, 90, 90 in the up-and-coming 3. But he will be involved in hopefully all 3, and hopefully with a lot of minutes as well. So that's something to bear in mind for the starting 11. I mean, I know some people on the stream last night were saying like, oh, you got to start Jota for this game. A little sneak preview, I'm not starting Jota. I'm saving him for City. I think we need him more for that. Just to show you some stuff now about the team news for both of them, because there was also some other stuff that came out regarding Liverpool. So obviously the big news is that Cody Gakpo is unlikely to be fit for the game after picking up a knock against Everton. I think there's something to do with he may be back for City, but even that's doubtful as well, guys. So yeah, he's out for a bit, is Cody. 3 games he might have missed in total. We've got Curtis Jones back after seeing his, suspension was served in the last game. So we got him back, which again I think is helpful for the starting 11 for this game. And however, Joe Gomez, he's injured himself with his hamstring in the FA Cup defeat against Plymouth, and he might even need surgery, guys. And he faces another extended period on the sideline. So it's unfortunate for him. Like, he never seems to get a break with injuries. He always seems to be picking one up. I mean, we could do with him being fit, in all fairness. But hey, it's one of those, and I just hope he gets a speedy recovery and we do see him again this season. Obviously he was a name that could have potentially moved on last summer, potentially even this summer, guys. So I hope that's not the last we've seen of Joe Gomez in a Liverpool top. There was this other thing I heard as well. I don't know how true this is, but this is a bit of a different tangent. Apparently, Arne Slot sent some people down to check out the Plymouth's pitch before we played him in the FA Cup, and was told that you may pick up some injuries here, so best not to play some of your best players here. Which, if that's true, it's unfortunate that Joe Gomez is unfortunately picked up that injury. But again, don't know how true that is. On Aston Villa, they've got Kamara out with a hamstring injury, and he joins the club's lengthy injury list. Bailey, Concert, and Cash all have to be assessed before the game as well. So again, kind of ties into why I'm going with some people in the team. I think they're there to be got at, as Aston Villa in this game may have come at the wrong time for them, let alone us a full month before we were meant to play it. In a head-to-head, that Villa have not won any of their last 8 games against Liverpool since they beat us 7-2 in October of 2020. Liverpool have scored an average of 3 goals on their last 4 visits to Villa in all competitions, and the last 7 Premier League meetings between the two teams have produced a total of 33 goals at an average of 4.7 per game. So those of you that enjoy a bit of a bet, might be worth putting something on there for that. Liverpool are unbeaten in 21 league games since being defeated by Nottingham Forest in mid-September. The Reds are the only unbeaten away team in English football this season. They are the 3rd team to have a 7-point lead at this stage of a Premier League season, after United in 1993, 1994, and Chelsea 2014-2015. Both of them went on to lift the title, so we're in good stead with that. Liverpool are the 7th team to have 60 points after 25 games of the previous 6. 3 of them went on to win the league. And they have kept a division high 10 clean sheets in top flight in 2024-2025, with 6 of those coming away from home. Slot team have scored in their last 21 matches and each of their last 15 away games, and Salah has been involved in 23 away goals, 14 goals, 9 assists in this season's top flight, which is a record for a single season in the Premier League. Coming into this as well, guys, this is the form guide so far. So obviously we're in first, they're in 9th. We've got 60 points, they've got 38. They've scored 35 goals, we've scored 60. The form guide here underneath, so obviously we're coming in off the back of 3 wins, a loss and a draw, and they're coming in off this on 2 draws, a loss and 2 wins. Previous meetings, we've played 182 games. Liverpool have won 92 of them. They've won 52 and we have drawn 38. And then there are the previous scores in the last 3 games. We've beat them 3-0, we've drawn 3-3, and then we beat them 2-0. So that's everything for the stats and everything we need to know about this, guys. I'm quite confident about this game a little bit, which I know some people are maybe a little bit hesitant about, but that's just literally down to the injuries that Aston Villa have got. I think, as I've said earlier, this game's coming at the right time for us, I guess, in that sense. And probably at the worst time for them. This game was supposed to be played in a month's time, but with us being in the Carabao Cup final, they've moved it forward like a full month, which I think that's a bit drastic, to be fair. You're telling me it couldn't have been fit in any other time during the season? I don't know. But anyway, it is what it is, you know. So, moving on then to my starting 11. So I've gone with this one, guys. I think the back 5 kind of picks itself for me. Like I've said before in the past, I don't want to see Trent in the starting 11 for the foreseeable. I don't think his head's in the game. He's played quite shocking for me, in all fairness, if I'm going to be honest with you. Conor Bradley deserves to start playing. Konate, Van Dijk and Robertson is a no-brainer, with Gravenberch and McAllister. Luis Diaz will obviously play because we've got no Cody Gakpo to come in for him. I'm resting Szoboszlai for the Man City game, but he will obviously be on the bench and starting Curtis Jones. Salah, again, you got to play him. So, and there's no one else, so we're going to play Chiesa instead. And then I'm going with Darwin Núñez just literally because of his pace. I think with the fact they've got so many injuries and everything like that, I think that's going to sit well with us for this game. So, yeah, Darwin Núñez to use his pace and hopefully get on the score sheet in this match. And I think Liverpool, guys, this is my score prediction. I think Liverpool may win this game 3-0. I don't know why. It's just a gut feeling. It's just come to me right now. I wasn't thinking that before I recorded this video, but yeah, as soon as I started thinking, I reckon we could win this 3-0. But anyway, let me know down below what you think about all of this, guys. I'll have another video out a little bit later on, and we are live tonight for the members, me and Seano, one-on-one about his redemption. So stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you in the next one.